Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to do round 3 of sneaking, snooping, and spying on my friend's Goodreads. Today we're going to be doing my friend Jordyn from the channel Sorry Booked Solid. In part 1, I looked over Jessie's from Reading with Jess. In part 2, I did Keisha from A Book Like You. And naturally, I was very curious about the comparison of books between Jordyn and I, because she, of all my friends, I think reads the most variety, the most different genres. We both have a love of sci-fi, and she likes hard-hitting contemporary. She also likes mystery thrillers, of course. She likes romance, but hard-hitting romance. And yeah, I just think her taste is so varied, and I'm very interested to see which books are going to pop up to compare. And also she said that she meticulously takes care of her Goodreads. So I'm very interested to see what her Goodreads looks like and compare it against mine. I will have the previous parts linked down in the description box along with Jordyn's Goodreads so you can see how your reading compares to Jordyn. But let's go ahead and take a peek at Jordyn's Goodreads. Okay, so here we are on her landing page. If you click on the link that I will have in the description, this is the page that it takes you to. Let's see, I always start with when they started their Goodreads. So activity joined August 2018. And I love that they fill these out like favorite books and about me section, mystery thriller, contemporary, science fiction, historical fiction, anything realistic. Yes, I should have definitely said that because she does love when things have a realistic lean to them. She has a bunch of shelves, which is so new to me. I know Jessie has a few shelves, but Keisha also has a lot of shelves. So let's see what shelves that Jordyn has. She has the regular read, currently reading, to read, DNF, owned and read, mystery thrillers, contemporary. Oh, she has some different years right here. So she must tag them any year that she reads them. Nonfictions, science fictions, anticipated releases. What is this? Oh, so this is her anticipated releases of this year. Oh, I like that. I am definitely going to go through that shelf. Historical fiction, someday TBR, dystopians. Oh, 2010 to 2017. All-time favorites. Ooh, we're going to look through that. She has one for 2024. And then fantasies, owned and unread. Yeah, she keeps a very small physical TBR, which I love. Here's 2018 classics and retellings. Okay, I want to go through the all-time favorites and then anticipated releases. We'll go through her all-time favorites first just to see some that we have on here. The Women, Happiness Falls, The Wishing Game, Before I Let Go, The Violent Conspiracy, The Measure, Hidden Pictures, The Darkness Outside of Us, Project Hail Mary, The Cost of Knowing, Neverworld Wake, Home Before Dark, The Martian, Gone Girl, It Ends With Us, Slay, What Lies Between Us. Oh, that one kind of surprises me a little bit. Where the Crawdads Sing, All Your Perfects, Heroine. Let's see, just got a second page here. Recursion, Verity, The Last Time Alive, The Art of Fielding. I was surprised to see that one. On the Island, The Astonishing Color of After, Scythe, Do You Realize? I've never heard of that one. Little Fires Everywhere, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, The Girl He Used to Know, Dark Matter, and Behind Closed Doors. So not many of them at all surprised me. Do you realize? Time travel science fiction. Interesting. It doesn't sound like something I would personally like because I don't really like time travel that much. But yeah, none of these really surprised me at all. What I do want to look at is her anticipated releases list. It's Elementary, The Midnight Feast, The Life Impossible. Oh, I guess this got a cover because this is on my want to read shelf too. Yay! Let's see. Yeah, here's the hardcover right here. Interesting, interesting. So I've read 1 or 2 books by Matt Haig, and I haven't really been a fan of them, but this one sounds really good, so I'm willing to give them a second or third chance. Yeah, finally got a cover. Yay. Not in Love. Let's see. Summer Will Be Different. Okay, she also has that Hannah Brown book, Mistakes We Never Made. Middle of the Night, One of You by Erin Adams. It's a horror. A mysterious outsider torments 2 Haitian American sisters, forcing them to confront dark secrets from their family's past. And it's the same author of 𝒔𝒂𝒄. Let's see, The Pairing, Another First Chance, Lost Story. Some of these I have not heard about. Like this one I haven't heard about. Okay, that's young adult. She does still read some young adult. Let's see, The Lost Story. That's the same author of The Wishing Game. Inspired by C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, this wild and wondrous novel is a fairy tale for grown-ups who still knock on the back of wardrobes, just in case. Wow. I might actually add this to my want to read. All right, we're going to add this to my want to read, guys, because I want to read it. So I need to write that down, though, so I can add it to my spreadsheet for later. So let me do that real quick. I just recently read The Wishing Game and July 4th. Okay, thank you, Jordyn, for putting that on my radar. Okay, let's see. Yes, the 7-month itch. What is that? Oh, it's a Chance at Love series. So is this book 1 or? Interesting. Oh, I don't really like that author. Okay, One of Us Knows, Ghost Station. Okay. Next page. Let's see. Don't Be a Drag. Oh, I saw this in the bookstore the other day, and I was going to send it to a picture to Jordyn, but apparently it's already on her radar. This is the same author that wrote The Ballerinas, which we both read. This book. She liked it more than I did, but she also read or tried to read The Ingenue, which was the second book, and I think she might have DNF'd it or didn't enjoy it as much. But yeah, she's willing to give the author another chance with The Fortune Teller, which does sound really, really good. Okay, let's see. What's this one? Shay Anderson's beloved Nana has endless rules for a happy, healthy life. Avoid owls. Hey! Never put a hat on a bed and never ever accept a marriage proposal that comes with an heirloom ring. Happily ever after is hard enough without bad karma in the mix. It's just an adult romance that I did not know about. Naturally, panic sets in when Shay's boyfriend John proposes with an heirloom ring. Yes is her answer, but no warning sets Shay on a mission to ensure that the ring contains forever energy. She will find its previous owners wherever they may be with the help of her long-suffering big sister and a nosy journalist eager for a big story. Shay embarks on a journey that takes her from Los Angeles and New York to Italy and Portugal. Sophisticated, cinematic, and full of lively observations, the heirloom is a diamond-sharp read for anyone who's ever tried to make their own good luck. Wow, I can't wait to hear more people read this and hear what they have to say. Everyone Who Could Forgive Me Is Dead. Mal Goes to War. Yeah, she has some interesting titles on here for sure. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back. Okay, let's see how she's doing on her Goodreads goal. She has read 32 of 100 books. She's 32% through her challenge, which is perfect because it's March and, you know, 3 months in. So that's good. And then, of course, you could always check out her 2023 year-end books. But I think it's time to just go ahead and compare. Now, when I did Jessie, I forget exactly how many books we had in common, but we were 83% similar for the books that we read. And then Keisha and I had around like 208 books in common, and our tastes were 74% similar for the books that we've read. So I don't know about Jordyn because she reads very differently than me. So I'm wondering which books we are going to have in common. And I'm trying to see if I think it will be more than Jessie, less than Keisha, or somewhere in the middle. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle. That's my guess. All right, let's see. Compare books. Okay. Wow. Books in common, 311. And our tastes are 79% similar for the books that we have both rated. Interesting. And here's 98 books you have in common. With Jessie, I got 100, and with Keisha, I got 100, but I'm only getting 98 here, and we have more books in common. Make it make sense. Okay, let's go through. So yeah, that's interesting. Yay. Okay, Do You Dream of Terror 2 is actually a book that Jordyn put on my radar, and I'm so glad she did. It's a young adult science fiction novel, but it has high stakes, and we both rated it 4 stars. Game Changer, she rated a 4. I rated a 3. That is a YA science fiction book. Elixir by Hilary Duff. Like, how do I not even remember this? I read this so long ago. She rated it a 4. I rated a 3. Let me see when I read this. March 2017. Wow. Heard It in a Love Song. She actually heard it from me. But yeah, she gave it a 5. I gave it a 3, but I'm so glad that she loved this one. I absolutely love the cover. Neverworld Wake, she gave a 5. I gave a 4 by Marisha Pessl. I love that cover. It's so interesting. Let's see. Breathless, she gave a 5. I gave a 2. So it seems like, okay, we definitely have some differences, you know, Small Spaces. She gave a 4, I gave a 3. The Black Flamingo, she gave a 4. I left that one unrated. The Dream Daughter, 5 stars from both of us, which means you have to pick it up. It's so good. It's a historical fiction novel about a woman that is pregnant with an unborn baby girl, and it has a heart defect, but in the 1970s, there is no like medical help that she can receive, but then her brother-in-law offers a solution that is gonna blow her mind and blow your mind, and the story just really takes off from there. It's such a good one. Let's see. Midnight is the Darkest Hour. She gave it a 5. I gave it a 3. This is Ashley Winstead's newest release. There's Someone Inside Your House. We both gave it a 4. It's a YA horror book, kind of like slasher. Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. She gave it a 5. I gave it a 3. I read this for my podcast, and it was a really good discussion, and I do have fond memories of this book, and still to this day, I think the cover is absolutely stunning. Female of the Species, she gave a 4. I gave a 3. It's interesting. We're having like some young adult moments that we have in common. So that's interesting. Astonishing Color of After, she gave a 5, I gave a 4. The Trials of Morgan Crow, which is another middle grade, I gave a 4, she gave a 4. Tell Me Lies, she gave a 4, I gave a 1. Monday's Not Coming, I gave a 4. Or no, she gave a 4, I gave a 2. The Girl He Used to Know, she gave a 5, I gave a 2. Let's see, On the Island, she gave it a 5, I gave it a 4. I really had a good time with this one. I loved it so much that I did get the little novella. The Last Word by Taylor Adams, she gave a 5, I gave a 4. This was a really popular book last year. Let's see, You're Not Alone by Greer Hendricks. She gave it a 4, I gave it a 3. Haven't read much more from that author duo. Una Out of Order, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. I think the story was really, really good. I just don't like that time travel element in my fiction books, so that's why she'll probably rate books like this higher than I will. Happiness Falls, I did not really enjoy Angie Kim's debut, and I was hesitant about this one. Like, it sounded good, but so did her first book, so I was like, I don't know. But when this became Jordyn's favorite book of last year, I was like, okay. So then I was like bound and determined to find a copy. And when Jesse was visiting, we were going store to store to store to store. And all I was finding was Book of the Month copies. And I was like, not yet, not yet, not yet. But I finally picked it up and read it. And I agree. It could be a 5-star, but I'm going to keep it at a 4 right now because I don't think about it very often. But when I do, I have very, very fond memories. Okay, this is the other one, Miracle Creek. She gave a 4, I gave a 2. So that's the one I didn't really like that much. Let's see. Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris. She gave a 5, I gave a 2. The Family Game, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Miss Everything, we both gave a 4. Haven't read a Jennifer Weirner in a while, but her books overall seem to be like pretty good, chick lit, general fiction type stories. The Toll by Neal Shusterman, we both gave a 4 to. This is the third book in the Scythe series. Let's see, Reckless Girls, she gave a 5, I gave a 3. Warcross by Marie Lu, we both gave a 4. This has like a game aspect to it, and we both do love games or like puzzles and riddles and clues in fiction, so not surprised we both love that one. Take a Hit, Daddy Brown, I gave a 5, she gave a 4. I love this series so much. It's such a popular one, but yeah, I'm glad we both enjoyed that one. All right, Long Bright River, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Forever Interrupted, we both gave a 4. This is probably my least favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid book. I did really, really like it. Obviously, I gave it a 4, but yeah, it's just not my favorite of the favorites. When No One Is Watching, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Evidence of the Affair, I also gave a 4, and she gave a 5. Honestly, it's probably a 5, but it just left me wanting just a little bit more. Thunderhead, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. The Mother-in-Law, we both gave a 4. I don't know where she got Sally Hepworth on her radar, but I definitely got mine from Keisha. The Last Time I Lied, we both gave a 5 because this is the best Riley Sager. Behind Her Eyes, we both gave that a 5. And if you haven't been spoiled, I think you should definitely give it a go. I'm Thinking of Ending Things, we both gave a 4. That was a really good one. Very popular. No Exit, she gave a 4. And I gave a 5. I was just, this was one of the very first thrillers that I remember like giving me that like heart pounding, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like feeling. One by One, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Bird Box, we both gave a 4. The Measure, she gave a 5, and I gave a 4. This was the very first book that I picked to buddy read with my patrons, And yeah, it was a really, really good read. And I feel like it is more of a 5, but I feel okay with a 4 also because I don't like often think about it. But I just love that this author really talked about like every single thing, like every question you could possibly have about the premise, she tackles it. I also want to see if she has like a new book or something coming out. No. Okay, awesome. I guess we're still waiting. Final Girl, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. That's one that I really need to reread. Read it so long ago. I'm forgetting the details. Let's see. All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, we both gave a 4. The Wishing Game, she gave a 5, I gave a 3. Home Before Dark, she gave a 5, I gave a 4. 7 Days in June, she gave a 5, I gave a 3. The Women, we both gave 5 stars to, I'm pretty sure. Lock Every Door, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Sometimes I Lie, a 4 and a 3. Yours Truly, 5 stars. Only One Left, 5 stars. Part of Your World, 5 stars. So that means that all of these books need to be on your radar. So we both put the first book, which is Part of Your World, as 5 stars. And then we both had the second book, Yours Truly, at 5 stars. So if you're looking for some romances that have deeper themes and topics, and just really relatable characters, I highly recommend you give this one a go. Okay, let's go back. All right, it's The Only One Left, Riley Sager. We're both big fans of Riley Sager. We're going to be buddy reading the new Riley Sager, 4 Things. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe in Another Life, she gave a 4. I gave a 5. Hidden Pictures, she gave a 5. I gave a 3. Turn of the Key, we both loved this one and gave it a 5. Heartstoppers, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. One Last Stop, she gave a 4, she gave a 3. Scythe, we both gave a 5. The Wife Between Us, we both gave a 4. Layla, we both gave a 5. And for people that always talk about Verity, I'm surprised they don't also talk about Layla, because it's also a little thrillery. It's very romance heavy. So it's like a romantic suspense, I would say. But I thought this one was really, really good. Rock, Paper, Scissors, we both gave a 4. Pretty Girls, we both gave a 4. Honestly, it's been so long since I've read this book. Let's see. Yeah, June 2018. Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I also read this book so long ago, but she gave it a 4. I gave it a 3. This is like, I feel like I read this before or right at the beginning of BookTube. Yes, July 2014. So this was technically before I joined BookTube. I read this book. That's how long ago it's been. Dark Matter, she gave a 5. I gave a 2. I know a lot of people love this, but I just found it very repetitive. I said yes. Oh, I didn't realize it was sci-fi. I was like, yes, I should have, but I didn't. Second, dialogue was lame. Third, it was so repetitive. Oh, why does it say June 10th of 2023? That is not accurate at all. Yes, this is when I read it, 2019. So I don't know what was going on with that 2023 deal. 11/22/63, she rated it a 4. I rated it a 3. The Couple Next Door, we both rated a 4. All Your Perfects, we both rated a 5. Such a Fun Age, we both rated a 4. Heartstopper Volume 1, she rated a 4. I rated a 5. Project Hail Mary, she rated a 5. I rated it a 3. Behind Closed Doors, double 5s because it's amazing. Binged this in one sitting. Let's see. Hopeless, 4 and 5. 4 wins, a 5. Oh, I loved this one so much. Room, she gave a 4, I gave a 3. Regretting You, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. The House in the Cerulean Sea, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. We both gave The Great Alone a 4, but honestly, it's probably a 5. I'm Glad My Mom Died, we both gave a 5. If you're looking for a child star memoir, this is one that I would recommend. Listen to the audiobook because it's narrated by the author. The Glass Castle, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. We Were Liars, we both gave a 5. Little Fires Everywhere, we both gave a 5. Beach Read, she gave a 4, I gave a 5. I do know that our favorite Emily Henry is People We Meet on Vacation. And I'm wondering, I don't know if Happiness or Happy People trumped that or if the new book will. So stay tuned. Can't wait for Funny Story. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, we both gave a 4. Reminders of Him, we both gave a 4. Here we go. Oh, she gave it a 4. People We Meet on Vacation, a 4, and I gave it a 5. I loved it. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, she gave a 4, I gave a 2. Daisy Jones and the Six, she gave it a 4, I gave it a 5. Educated, she gave it a 4, I DNF'd it. The Giver, she gave it a 4, I gave it a 5. It's one of my favorite books of all time. So obviously, this is the first time that I ever read a book that I was like, whoa, favorite book of all time status. Verity, 5 and 5. Gone Girl, 5 and 5. It Ends With Us, a 5 and 5. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, a 5 and 5. And 1984, she gave a 4. I gave a 3. It's so funny, this book, because I have a very old review-ish rant about this book on my YouTube channel. And I turned off the comments because I made that video so long ago, and obviously since that time I've learned and grown and learned more and heard more discourse about this book. And you know, my thoughts from that video like 10 years ago has obviously changed, but people were commenting on that video like that's how I still felt, and it was just so weird. So like, I had to take the comment section offline, but people still comment on some of my older videos about that video. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm not surprised to see like a lot of YA that we have in common, some sci-fi that we have in common, Taylor Jenkins Reid that we have in common, some romances and some thrillers, because I feel like we do read pretty similar. I mean, 311 books in common. That is what Jordyn's Goodreads had to tell me. Don't forget, if you want to compare your reading with Jordyn's, I will have her Goodreads link in the description box. But yeah, that's all for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye, friends.